This is the biggest mistake I see home sellers make, and even a lot of agents as well, every single day. And my team I run in real estate done $1.5 billion in volume over the past few years. And I can definitely tell you from doing it myself and my clients and seeing it firsthand what works best, what does not work the most. After doing $1.5 billion in volume over the past few years, this is one of the biggest mistakes homeowners make and most agents make every single day. That is pricing. Pricing is everything. This morning at the store, my wife, my clients calling me with a house coming live today on the marketplace. She was asking me like, should we do this price at the even number of let's say $1 million for example, or should we go just below at 997? Guys, she told me agents do that. Wouldn't that be better to do? Which is a great question. And you think about it, yeah, it makes sense because we see it every single day at Walmart, at Target, at HEB, Costco, 997. That is the price we see. Because psychology, we think it anchors us doing more. For those who are marketers, same exact thing. You see, if I price my product at $997 or $9,197 instead, at least even $1,000, $10,000, $100,000, we believe we'll get more buyers for the house, for the property, for the investment. But here's the thing: real estate is not Walmart. It's not Target. We're not selling little small products. We're selling the biggest investment that you will make more often than not in your entire lives. This is why pricing is so important. And I see so many people price it incorrectly and lose half the marketplace from day one. Think about that. How does that sound? You lose half the marketplace but in one small error? Probably not. That's why you're here watching this video. Again, you know who I am. My name is Jordan Subram. I run one of the top teams for my wife Melanie called Elite Real Estate Group with over $1.5 billion in volume sold so far across myself and my agents. I'm also a TV show host as well, American Dream. Which is a three-time Emmy-nominated TV show, American Dream, Apple TV, and so forth. And this allows us to get more insights, more eyeballs for our clients, sell the houses for way more money. So far, my highest I've done for my client is $150,000 above asking price. Who wants that? Over 6 figures more than they expected to make when selling the house, listening to us. And contrary to what you hear, we understood pricing. A few diagrams for you guys. You can see here, I love my whiteboard of justice. And I have a few things for you I broke down on this point. Many said exactly. People are thinking a 5,999 house is cheaper than 600K. Exactly. Like people know that 599 is still $600,000. There's no confusion about it. And when you make an offer, no one makes an offer for 599 or for 997. They make an offer for the next no number afterwards. That is what we're thinking about. So down below, before I go too far into this, what do you think about pricing? So you price your home at 997 or at 1 million even. Down below, let me know what are your thoughts. What do you think is the best way to price your home? I'm gonna really break down so many of the beliefs at the end of this video. So first things first, let's say when people are looking for homes, hopefully you can see my whiteboard. If people are looking for homes, they are looking from 800K to $1 million. The price point is $1 million. That means if I'm priced at 997, I will be at the top of the marketplace. And as you probably know, most people don't buy on the top. They don't buy a house that is priced pretty well. That also means the budget is 800K to $1 million. You're at the top of the budget now. They don't allow homes to be seen. You don't want that. Now, let's say instead, we're looking at 1 million to $1.5 million in volume. in home price. This means that now, if I'm at 997, they won't even see your house. Think about that. Most people look at homes in this manner, in this fashion. We're looking at it, hey, Amy, thanks for popping on here. We're breaking down pricing in real estate and how it's the biggest mistake that almost all homeowners and even agents make every single day. If you like this so far, guys, make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video, share it to your friend as well. I go live 3 times a week, breaking down all things real estate, money, and wealth. Now bringing on price. It's kind of be a little bit of everything all combined. But you can see here, though, by having a $3,000 difference or $100 difference, I just lost half the marketplace. Half. 50% negative by pricing my property just below $1 million. Because you're looking for homes from $1 million to 1.5 or 500K to 700K, whatever the price point might be for you, I just lost the whole demographic. And even more important, I much rather be the bottom of the market with my clients looking at houses. Like, oh, this house is priced at $1 million, the bottom of your market, it fits all the criteria. This one is amazing. And now you get more eyeballs as well for that point of view too. Again, people are not looking from 800K to 997 or 1 million or 997 to 1.5. It is even to evens. 800K, 1 million, 1 million, 1.5, and so forth, upwards and downwards. This makes sense, guys? Hit that like button if this makes sense to you guys. Smash the like, tag your friends if this makes sense. I see this happen every single day. Again, we are not selling used cars. We're not selling products at Target or Costco. We're selling the biggest investment people make of their lives every single day. And psychology plays a huge role into this. And my background in college, I had a full ride, 4.0 GPA, all honors classes, and my background was psychology and marketing. And we learned this psychology, how important pricing is. We go down to my next point. Down below this, you can kind of see my little triangle down there, my little diamond, little triangle. And at market value, you can see my small writing on this whiteboard. It is 60%. If I'm at market value, I will capture 60% of the leads in the marketplace. Now, what most people do and believe and think outside of this first part of pricing is the next part of pricing. They think, okay, if I price just above market value and they lowball me, I will still get what I'm looking for. Right? You been there? Who thought this before? I get it. It makes sense. In this market especially, it makes sense to think that way. But here's the thing. If I price a home above market value, you can see by doing so, if I increase my market value by 10%, even just 10% above asking price, I lose 30% of the marketplace, half of it, by having a 10% increase. So let's say that my house I have is $1 million and I priced at 1.1, I just lost half the market again. Who wants to do that? No one, right? Exactly. By doing this, I lost half the marketplace by having a 10% increase, meaning that one thing will happen to you almost guaranteed. I see this every single day. Like I just saved one of my clients $361,000. Let that sink in. I saved my buyer client $361,000 on buying a house because the agent on the other side did not understand this concept of pricing is everything, on pricing correctly in the beginning, and also on what it does on the psychology level on pricing too high in the beginning, especially in the buyer's market. By having it too high, I use demographic and comps. I'm data driven for my clients to get the best price for them. And because of that, they lost half the market from day one. So they might have had a buyer originally, but they lost all of that. So here's what happened to them. When I priced my home, excuse me, incorrectly by that 10%, I lost half the market. If I increase by 15%, I then go down to 15 15% of the market. I lost almost all of it. 3/4 from 60% all the way up to 15% by a 10% increase, and the next one a 5% increase. Does this make sense, guys? Down below, let me know if it makes sense to you. I can always go back for you too. But it should be pretty clear, hopefully, for you guys on how important number pricing is, especially in this market. Pretty soon, over here, I'm going to show you guys why it's imperative to price correctly in this market, especially. Make sure you stay to the end to watch that. So all this stuff makes sense. You can use it right now and that change the way you look at real estate and almost all things value moving forward. Well, this will tie it all in together for you. So stay for this one part there and this as well. But if I have my home priced incorrectly from this standpoint on 1 million or 997 or price 2 day one, I'm on market, below market value, above market value at 10%, I lost half the marketplace. So half gone, day one. That what happened first thing first. I'm 10% too high. Then what happens is in 30 days, from now, let me make it bigger for you guys. In 30 days, I'm on market now, and now people think, oh, what's wrong with this house? You've been there, right? You've seen the house before in the market. It's been on the market now for 30 days. What's wrong with it? And then you call your typical average agent. So let's say day one. Day 30. So day one, 10% too high. Day 30, you call your typical average agent who does not understand pricing and marketing psychology. Say, hey, it's been 30 days. You have no offers yet. Let's drop the price. So what you do is you drop the price down 10% to market value. Well, it should have been priced at originally. So now it's priced at market value. Here's what happens next. Another 30 days passes. Now it was 60 days on the market. You say, oh man, it hasn't sold yet. What happened? Well, we priced incorrectly from day one. Well, that typical average agent priced it incorrectly for you on day one by having it too high. A lot of times, a lot of agents will price it incorrectly for two reasons. One, they don't know themselves how to price it correctly using the kind of formula. Or number two, they want you to list in your house so bad, they will go against their own better judgment. This is not being fiduciary. I tell my clients, hey, if we do this, this will happen. And if you want to move forward, we can. Or just know I can almost guarantee this will happen. I push back super hard. You ask my wife, Melanie. Because me, pricing is everything. Again, my team had done $1.5 billion in volume. I'm a host for a TV show that has 50 million views on Facebook alone, not including HGTV, Amazon Prime, Apple TV, and all the PR as well. I reached around 200 million people in the first 2 weeks doing it live on new listings. A lot of eyeballs. But when I'm priced incorrectly, it does not matter if the whole world sees your house. It won't sell. Pricing is everything. So right now you can see in 60 days what happens next. So well, it hasn't sold yet. Let's drop the price again. And this time you do another price drop of 10%, 20% total. Below market value. So now I'm below the market value originally by another 10%. It's been 60 days in the marketplace, sending offers. And now people think, oh wow, the house is really bad. People probably think the same thing. What's wrong with this property? Or the pipe's broken, or the seller's difficult. What's going on here? And then two, days on market so long now, me being a good agent will use that against you. My client saved $361,000. They did this incorrectly. They're on market for, I think, 127 days, a few price drops, and the home is priced correctly. Like, in theory, it should have sold at the $1 million price point, if not higher. But instead, we bought it for $857. Worth $1.1 million, bought for $857. You know why? Because I understood pricing, and I'm also super obsessed with data. Data is king. And by doing this, you get a better price for the home when they bought it. Now, here's what happened though if you price it correctly the first time. So if me, your listing agent, this is what I do for you. It's a lot different than other agents. So the day 1, day 7, day 14. Now over here you can see if I'm priced below market value by 10%, I'm going to capture, instead of 60% in the marketplace, I'm going to capture oops, well, see me still? I think my thing's up. I'm going to capture 75% on the marketplace. That one small decrease give me 15% more eyeballs in the marketplace. That's a huge number. Again, that's a quarter more of my original number right there. 15% more people. Now, what do you think happens when you do this? It's called the Jones effect. An open house I had not so long ago in this marketplace had 100 people there. 100 people at one time in this market, and we priced it below market value at 10%. So in day 1, I am below market value. Let's say it's worth $1 million, and I had it at $900K, below 10% market value. I then now captured 15% more people, and people also think, wow, this house is a steal. I need this, right? If you saw a house that is 100K less than it's worth and you knew it, wouldn't you want it? Let's say your favorite car. I have a G-Wagon. Give you a G-Wagon right now. You can buy it for 20K or 50K less than it's worth. You'd probably do it. But here's the kicker. I told you that, but I also told your neighbor, their friend, the whole community, the same exact thing. So what do you think happens next? Now, I go from being below market value at 10% to then going on day, let's say 2, 3, 7, how long you want to take this for? Day 7 comes around, and now I have more offers, more control. My highest I've had someone come up so far for my client was $87,000. The first offer they gave me was $87K less than the next offer they gave me because of this one thing. So because I did this, I got more offers for them and more people having a bidding war for my client's listing, get more price. Let's say by doing this, I get so many offers to say my highest bid so far was like 15 offers in the first couple of hours of going live on a listing. 15 offers. It had a huge bidding war. Let's say we go up to 1.05, or you can just say 1.1. No, 1.05. So like 10 points plus 5% increase. Now I'm above market value. And let's say I use some more ads, more marketing, more psychology, and I get them to go up a little more by day 14 to, let's say, even 13% increase, more than it would have been normally. And now I'm at 103. I just net my clients a huge increase by doing that. The home that normally would have made them $1 million, they could have made 1.1, they could have made 1.5, 1. So forth, and a huge increase. Who wants that? That's massive increases, right? And I beat the market. I sold it faster too. Instead of being in the market for 60 days, you see over here, last time they would have sold the same middle house for 20% less, $800,000. So $800K or above $1 million in a much quicker time by following this strategy. The next one below this is 15% below market value. I'm going to capture 90% of the marketplace by having a slight increase. This makes sense, guys? Hit that like button, tag your friends, subscribe to this channel, share this video. I'm breaking down all things money and pricing with regards on pricing your real estate homes. This is the biggest mistake I see people make every single day, agents and homeowners. There's one thing with the biggest difference for you when selling the property as fast as possible for the most amount of money. It is pricing. So far for this popping on, we covered $1 million, which is $997. Again, we're not Costco. We're not Whole Foods. We are selling houses. This is the biggest investment people make. Write that down. People think it's still $1 million with $997. It's not making any difference. And by doing that, I lose half the marketplace. People look from $800K to $1 million, or $1 million to 1.2, 1.3, 1.5. So by doing that, from at 997, I lost every single person searching from 1 million to 1.5 million. Make sense? You don't want to do that. And then just now in this diagram here, I'm going to net my client an extra, in this scenario, $30,000 to $100,000 plus by going just above market value. Just below market value. And I'm going to sell it way quicker. The more people would think if I priced it too high, I'm going to lose other places. But we just saw, though, if I priced it too high, I lose half the marketplace in that regard. I scare off buyers. And by day 30, day 60, I lost all my opportunity for negotiation strengths. Whereas for us, if I'm priced at below market value on day 1, I can then demand more buyers, more people. And my wife just said, people buy off of emotions, and they maximize it later on for later. So you do a rational look on it later on. So they buy with emotions. Once they lock in with the first offer, they're now invested. To them, it's their house. They made their first effort. They don't want to lose it anymore. That's why people come up 80K, 100K, and higher to win homes. This is why there are companies that all they do is bidding wars for houses, because they understand this one concept. This is super, super important to understand, guys, how important pricing is. And my next diagram over here, you have technically 3 to 4 weeks to really wow the marketplace. In 3 to 4 weeks, if I'm not already off market or under contract, I'm going to lose all my opportunity. Is this good, guys? Hit that like button, hit the heart button, tag your friends again. I'm dropping you guys some massive, massive value and change the way you look at real estate and pricing forever. This all comes down to this one concept, pricing. Right here on day 1 is the highest curve. kind of upticks. But day one to week one, you're going to have the most amount of opportunity in my home sold for the highest offer. So all the buyers right now who are looking for your house, most active people, are looking the first 1 to 3 weeks. New ones will pop up, of course. But all the active ones who've been searching the past month, 3 months, and so forth, looking right here. So if I'm priced incorrectly, too high, or not correctly here, I'm gonna lose all the opportunity. And by week 2, my height. Week 3, it starts falling down. After week 3, that's when we plummet. That's when you lose most opportunity, the best price. You're taking offers, but won't be as high as should have been originally. This makes sense? Do hashtag pricing down below. Hashtag pricing, if that makes sense to you guys. And then the last point right here, which is super, super important. I'll make it really, really big for you how important this is. Important this is. So, people think that right now we're still in 2021, the prices are super inflated. Here's the thing though. In 2024, can you guess how many homes right now in Greater Austin, Texas? Right now, I'm in Greater Austin, Texas. How many homes do you think in the chat box do you think are on the market right now? Is it 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 100,000 homes? What do you think? How many homes right now are on the marketplace today in Greater Austin? Okay, it's going to blow your mind when you see this number. It's probably a lot less than you think if you're not familiar with real estate, a lot more than you think if you are familiar. Right now, there are 15, technically now 16,000 homes on the marketplace in Greater Austin today. Active homes. That's a lot. Now, in 2021, there was 1,788. Almost a tenth of the market supply. That's why any agent could sell a home above asking price back then. There was so much demand. Now, here is the next kicker for you. Because right here, it seems crazy, right? Here's the next part of this. The next highest year that we've seen was in 2010, over 14 years ago. That was 11,903 homes on the marketplace. This is the least amount of homes we've ever seen in the past decade on the marketplace. Which is why every home sold so much, and why now in 2024, it's the buyer's market. Having pricing is so imperative. If not priced correctly, you'll lose opportunities, the best price for your home. Now, you want to have a bigger deep dive on how this works for your house? Down below, I'll send me a DM or do hashtag home. I'll send you one myself, and you're connected to your free CMA breaking down how your home should be priced correctly in any market you want to, especially here in Greater Austin, Texas, help you the best price for your house as quickly as possible. Again, my team's done $1.5 billion in volume over the past few years. I'm one of the top team leaders and producing agents in the country, TV show hosts, meet millions of people every single year. And I am data-driven, marketing focused, and client success obsessed. I'm gonna help you the best price possible. So make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, tag your friends, give us a share. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Have the best day yet. Pricing is key.